Hi, I'm Paul. Welcome to the Code-Dispenser channel. In today's brief, we quickly run through configuring Visual Studio to compile TypeScript and output JavaScript to your chosen location. Currently, I am in a solution with two projects. I initially created a Blazor server interactive global web application, followed by the addition of a separate Blazor library project called BlazorBuilds.Components for creating a new Blazor component, like my recent videos. I will just get rid of the default template files which I do not need. First, I create my usual folder structures for storing the output JavaScript and the TypeScript files, starting with the addition of the folders to the web root for the JavaScript. Next, I create the folders for the TypeScript files. With the folders in place, I then add a new TypeScript file to the scripts folder. Once the folders and an initial TypeScript file is in place, I then add a TypeScript configuration file to the project. In recent versions of Visual Studio, you can do this directly from within the project settings, but I still prefer the configuration file approach. Next, I add the appropriate configuration options. The option values added are the minimum I would set, and in my case for Blazor, I use the JavaScript modules. Let's add a function to the utilities TypeScript file in order to both test the configuration options and the JavaScript produced. On saving the file, the TypeScript was compiled and a JavaScript file was output to the location set, so everything appears to be working. In recent versions of Visual Studio, that's all that is required. However, depending on your version of Visual Studio and/or your project or build process, I always recommend installing the Microsoft TypeScript.ms build NuGet package. Installing this package can be a little quirky. Find and install the NuGet package. Read the message, do a save all and reload the project, and then, even though you've just installed the NuGet package, click the Install Now link if displayed to keep Visual Studio happy. As I am in a Blazor library project, I will quickly make a component just to show how to access the module and to ensure everything is working as expected. Blazor users need to get access to an injected IJS runtime in order to both import the JavaScript module and/or call available JavaScript functions. As I'll be using a module, I have added IASyncDisposable in order to create a dispose method that Blazor can call to dispose of my references once a component is disposed. In order to access the module functions, you need to import and assign the module to a variable of type IJS object reference. Blazor WebAssembly projects can also make use of IJS in-process object reference for synchronous operations. I will add an event handler for a button click in order to call our test function. I finish off by adding the dispose method and then add a button to complete our component. I will add a reference from the server project to the component project using drag and drop, which is now possible. Just drag the component project to the server project and Visual Studio will do the rest. Next, I will add the component to the home page of the server project. Again, I can do this just by drag and drop. Let's run the app and see if we can call our test function from our component. Job done. I hope that's helped. Until next time, bye for now.